Most of my people that's locked away, washed away. Some of my people they locked in jail.
What's good, YouTube? We back with another episode of the TrakWolf GodCast. I'm your boy TrakBeatz. Got my man Savage in the building hosting with us today.
Know this Savage, the producer, and that's that Savage
Let's
shit.
get it. Today we got my man Keese up in the motherfucking building.
What's good?
Hey, nah. So my man's his music is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let y'all get one of his tracks, another one at the end of the show. We already let y'all check one out in one of the recent episodes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all go back and tune into that. But I'm gonna let my man Keese, you know what I'm saying, get into a little bit of his musical journey and how he got to where he at today, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit, man, I just, I used to play around with the music, man, back in like high school and stuff. Like, I ain't never take it serious, you know what I mean? I used to freestyle, block with the boys or whatever.
Yeah.
And like niggas used to tell me, like, yo, you dope, you should try it out, you know what I'm saying? But like, like, nah, that ain't me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't no. Because I was quiet too, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still kind of.
So you fucked with it then, but you wasn't like.
Yeah,
you
like.
You only did it like low key with just like you and a couple
people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I never
trying
really.
to get
like,
you to.
Yeah.
Jump out the window right away.
Facts. Like,
alright.
I went to like the MRC with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to go up there and check it out. But still, you know what I mean? I ain't really make no songs and none of that. Like,
yeah.
I ain't know nothing about that. I was like, I'm good, you know what I mean? Like, I'm good. Hell, these niggas in here spitting nice. I'm like, nah.
Oh, so you weren't believing in yourself?
That's a little bit of it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But good thing is you had people behind you
Nah,
already believing.
Facts.
So it's like they do it. You like, but
you know what I'm saying?
They like, no,
yeah.
nigga, you need to rap.
Yeah, like, and then it's just like, being out here, young, 16, 17,
yeah.
you know how it is, getting into all this other
so
stuff, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm out here with everybody on the block and stuff, like, we getting into all of this, and then, I just got to a point where, like, people was getting locked up around me and stuff, and I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to go that route, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then also, I'm like, I ain't just trying to work a job my whole life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to, find a way in the door doing something. And, that's when I got into music, you know what I'm saying? I started fucking with Wills Heavy. Like, that's my man's anyway, so.
Jay Wills.
Jay Wills. And he had the studio at his crib. So I went over there one day. I wrote a track, did that joint. Shit. The rest is history,
That's
from that day.
Shout out Jay Wills for, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
I know he be promoting and pushing a lot of people behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I don't know him personally, but I know he definitely do be supporting people behind the scenes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
man, Wills, man, he definitely show love. And for real, you can ask like a bunch of artists around the town. Like, a lot of people used to record at Will's joint, like his studio, man.
So Will's spot was like the dope man spot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, a lot of people used to come through there and record, man, like, all the time. So, like, and he definitely helped me out, you know what I'm saying? Like, structuring songs, all that type. He told me a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know nothing about that. Like I told you, I'm just like.
Because most people, when they start off doing music, freestyling, they don't really know that it is a structure to songwriting. So they think you can just spit a bunch of shit and put it together, but it's actual a formula to it.
I remember one of the first tracks I did, like, so I did the song, right? And I had a hook to it, you know what I mean? So I rapped the joint, I rapped the verse, and then I kept going, like, to try to do the hook.
You trying not to take no breaks?
No breaks, hey, bruh. Hey, yo, Wills was like, nah. He was like, yo, hold up. He's like, look, rap the verse. He's like, then stop. Then you can, record the hook. I'm like, oh, all right. Like, I thought
so
you was
made it easier for you.
Yeah. Hey,
yo, I'm about to rap the whole thing all the way through. Bro. You got it one take, nigga.
Yo, I swear to God. I was like, man, yo, why my verse ain't, like, the joint ain't ending right. I'm trying to cover, like, I ain't know. Like, yo, but... Like, yeah, shout out Wills, because I didn't know what I was doing, bro. Like,
when you be making, like, when you do go record, do you rap the verse first sometimes? Because I know some people do it different.
Yeah.
Or you drop the hook first? Or it just
for
depends?
real, I go, like, man, like, I definitely try to, like, just go with the structure of the beat. Like, if the beat, like, if the hook is first, then I'm going to just do the hook. But if it starts out that, like, the verse is first, I'm going to just do the verse.
Okay.
Because I like to go off of, like momentum. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if the hook come first, I want that energy. So then I can just get into the verse, you know what I mean, and come right. And vice versa. If the verse come first, I'm gonna feed off the energy of the verse going into the hook. Like it's better for me that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, and that's a lot what we talk about, discuss on this channel is the vibes and energy. And as you can see, the man is already hip.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So if the frequency ain't right, then it's gonna be hard to maneuver on it. Like you can, but it's difficult because it's not flowing. You know what I'm saying? So when he catch that right flow,
it's that energy, man. It's like it's different. Like especially if that hook. And then you going into that verse, like you want to just go right in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like you want everything to line up. You know what I'm saying? Like the levels, bro. You want that energy.
That's how I feel as far as like making the beats as a side note. You know what I'm saying? Because it is like a build up. Yeah. You are still building the structure of it too. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of helps if you can, if you good with like harmonizing. You know what I'm saying? Even if you can't rap. Because then you can kind of figure out like the vibe of the beat, so you can know where to pick it up or to mellow it out at. You know what I'm saying?
Because man, I'm telling you, it's just different, man. Like it can be a song, you know, like not very like lyrical or whatever, but if it hit right, you know what I'm saying? When he come in with that hook or that verse, it's just like you can be like, yo, that feeling is gonna catch you. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, it don't even got to be the most lyrical or whatever. It don't even matter what you saying, as long as it hit right, like.
So what situation was it that happened that made you really feel like, yo, I'm about to take this music journey, like this is my path?
So like I said, man, dealing with like being out here in the streets and like certain situations, people getting locked up, and then you know, people shit dying too, you know what I'm saying, around me just in certain situations. I'm like, you know, I ain't trying to be around, you know, this my whole life, you know, just doing nothing, you know, so I really felt like I was just lost, you know what I mean, like. And it was like when my cousin, he took his life, you know what I'm saying? And he was like 19 and I was like 17, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like that right there really just shifted my whole mentality. Like, bruh, I gotta do something, you know what I mean? And that's when I just started.
So you was close to him?
Oh yeah, man, he was like a brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, definitely.
Because a lot of people do experience like deaths, which we call it, but it's, you know, people moving on to the next journey, whether they took it themselves or somebody else made them take it, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like the closer you are to people sometimes, and if you looking at yourself and you know how to self-reflect, losing people close to you makes you want to dig deeper. You know what I'm saying? It makes you value your life more. Even though you're still willing to stand and go at any given time, it makes you want to leave a stamp here, you know what I'm saying? Like you get to that place to where like, yo, I want to leave a mark here. Like I don't give a fuck if it's billions of people here. Like, motherfucker, I was here. I'm just I'm letting you know this shit me right. I was right here.
Straight up, yo.
Who was he? Oh, nigga was right there.
You right? Yeah, like you know what I'm saying, bro. That's really what I'm trying to do, man. Like, and it's like everything that came along with what's been going on with the music is just a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I never got into it, you know what I mean, for any of the, you know what I mean? Like, I just got into it for self, you know what I mean? Like I said, to try to better what I had going on, you know what I mean? Like.
And anybody listen to Keese music and check his shit out, you know what I'm saying? Real genuine dude, you know what I'm saying? His music, it correlates with him and his lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? And his thought process, you know what I'm saying? It's not just a bunch of gibberish thrown out there on some shit, you know what I'm saying, or a motherfucker just looking for a hard beat to just say some repetitive shit, you know what I'm saying. You're gonna get some knowledge, you're gonna get some jewels, you're gonna be able to vibe out bop, you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be all at the same, how hip hop started, you know what I'm saying.
Like, I just try to like rap what I seen, you know what I'm saying, what it like, it influenced me, you know what I'm saying, everything I seen, and I just try to put that out there, you know what I mean.
Even the visual you had me a part of, which was real creative, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of using drugs, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got a bag of hearts, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think creative, you know what I'm saying, and get into another space.
Straight up, man, like, cause that's what's missing, you know what I'm saying? Love, you know what I mean? Like, out here.
And love can be a drug.
Straight, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a metaphor, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Facts.
That's exactly what we was trying to do, you know, just show it, you know.
Hey, you could definitely feel the passion, the pain, everything in his music when he rap and you listen to it. It's not like
Facts.
you listen to somebody like, all right, I hear him, but
Yeah.
what else he got to say?
Yeah.
Nah, you can hear, feel all that shit, and if you close your eyes and go into detail, it's like you there.
Yeah, and that's what I try
And
to
I love
Storytelling.
Yeah, yo,
Yeah.
I love storytelling
Yeah.
music.
Storytelling. That's that shit that you want to keep hearing over if you in that space.
Straight
like,
up, man.
yo, let me turn this shit on. The only reason why motherfuckers don't know is because people don't mainstream.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta tune in, you know what I'm saying? It's a different wave out here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't have to follow. If you gonna follow the right people.
Exactly, bro. And that's what I'm trying to do. Show the, you know, the youngins, you know what I mean? Because I know it's another little youngin in a position, you know what I mean? Same position I was in. Like, probably like, he want to do it, but he don't, you know what I'm saying? So, like, let him know, man. Go ahead and do it,
And
man.
then you got the relationships outside of, you know, say your old thought process telling you or saying that you can't do it or somebody else better or you feel like you need more money or more fun. Sometimes you just got to put your feet down.
Straight up, man.
You ain't always got time to put your socks on.
Yo.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you know, like, people, man, they don't just, you got to sit back sometimes and reflect and just look. And just, you know, look what you got around you. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because, like, you might think that you don't have, you know, what you need, but it's right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's right there.
There's been so many situations where I was in that exact process, what you're saying.
Same here.
But you know, for people like me, like us, you know what I'm saying, like that come through this channel, that support this channel too, you know what I'm saying? I know their thought process. Everybody is the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, we had all that hard shit that we went through growing up, but we all knew them obstacles made us who the fuck we are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Up,
like,
yeah, man.
so we used to working with minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, you already know. Take some oodles and noodles and make a swole, nigga. Or, you know what I'm saying?
The thing is, man, like what?
Oh, nah, just all kind of fucking edibles, treats, creativity, you know what I'm saying? Just coming up out of thin air, basically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Because you don't have much, so you trying to make more out of it. Even though if it's the same portion, if it tastes better to you, you gonna feel better.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, man. Like, straight up, bro. Like, for real, bro. People, for real, they just, you don't know what you can do until you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't know what you have. Like, you just gotta try everything, man. Like, for real, bro.
So, like, as far as, like, your music journey and, like, once people do get to tune in more, you know what I'm saying, than what the people already tuned into, you know what I'm saying, like, what are some other, like, keynotes you would give to, like, some other artists that's, like, in your position or that's, like, in a lesser position that's trying to get themselves out to build up that confidence so that they can get up there and start producing music?
Yeah. Man, like I said, when I started out, you know, I really was like, you know, whatever. So it's just like I said, just try it, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what you can do, you know what I mean, until you just try it, you know what I mean? Like, because if you don't try, you're going to always have a regret, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what if I would've, damn, maybe I'm too, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so
it's
you
always that shit.
Yeah, like, you might as well try it. Like, if I never would've tried it, you know what I'm saying? I never would've known that I had this type of talent or whatever, you know what I'm saying, inside of me, like, and it would've went to waste. Like, me, I feel like even if I don't become, you know, super famous or whatever, I still, you know, I feel like I still made an impact on, you know what I mean, like some of the youngins around me, you know, and that's good enough for me, like, you know what I'm saying?
What you're doing is reflecting,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, to the people around you. Like, we don't have superpower, like, money to give us superpower, but what we have is our individual spirit, you know what I'm saying? So we touch people on a smaller scale, but it impacts them big, you know what I'm saying? Because if we can help the next person, then that person might feel like, oh shit, now I feel like it's my duty to help the next person, you know what I'm saying? You just help homeboy right here, and now he got a little brother who been following him. So now he like, yo, bro, this not the move right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, with your path and the music and stuff, like, how would you say like all of this stuff going on now in the world has impacted like how you put out your music and the type of music you make?
Man, world crazy right now, bro. But when all this stuff happened, man, like especially like, you know, Corona and stuff, like, you know, it was weird, you know what I mean? Because for real, like right before, like right when it happened, when Corona happened, we had a show set up like the next week, and you know, had to be canceled. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so it's been real difficult, like especially without performing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like me, when I make music, like when I used to make music, you know, it was just whatever. I wasn't really thinking about shows and stuff. But you know, when you get to a certain, you know, level and you start
Now
doing
you
shows,
wanna feel those
yeah,
vibes.
you know what I'm
you
saying?
Experience.
Yeah,
so
so
now
it's
you like,
yo,
man, I miss people
you know
going
what I'm
crazy
saying,
for
bro?
my shit
So it's
while I'm
like-
up here swagging. Like,
Nah, facts though. It's like it's a different type of energy when you're performing, yo. Like, and it's like I done had the, you know, the opportunity to perform at like UVA and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, like multiple times. So I done felt, you know, that energy, you know what I'm saying, like real.
how
So-
big was some of your events you did get to attend?
Man, I think one of the biggest ones that we did was up UVA at it was, matter of fact, it was downtown, but it was for UVA. It was at the Southern downtown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that joint was like, man, it was crazy. It was like a Tuesday night, and we had like at least like 200 plus people. Yeah, like 2, 3, something like that.
That's a
And then
decent little
I
crowd
did a
out
joint.
there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because the
Performing
Southern not
in
that
front of-
big, but it's like a like a underground type joint. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Like, and then we did a joint at the University Chapel. I opened up for like this artist, and that was through University as well. Now that was like 300 something plus people. It was sold out. That,
Oh, shit.
yeah, that joint was crazy, bro. Like,
How does it
Yeah.
feel getting up there in front of all of those people?
I was nervous, bro, cause like, you know, I wasn't used to, you know what I mean? That,
Many.
like, yeah, that many, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they showed love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
you were shaky on your words, or you
oh
had your shit
man, like
together?
at first I was a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, cause you don't know, like, especially the type of music I make, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you don't
because
know
you're
how to
not
go
making
get
what
you.
everybody else
Yeah,
is
you
making.
know what
That's
I'm
what y'all
saying?
gotta understand.
Yeah.
He's not following the main
Straight up.
industry lane. Like, he
Yeah.
does his music and he spits real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real subjects, real topics, real knowledge. Gotta make sure y'all check that shit out. Go
Facts.
ahead, Joe. I just had to throw
Oh,
that
no.
in there.
So, have you already, I know it was done though, but it's crazy because we even talked about it
Yeah.
in a back podcast about niggas performing during the joint. Did you ever think about doing that? Just like going on Facebook Live and performing some of your shit, knowing you going, regardless of how many people watch it,
Mhm.
what would you still do it just so you can still get that performance feeling? So once things open back up and you can finally hit the stage again,
Yeah.
you'll have that energy from doing it over Facebook Live,
Yeah.
Instagram Live.
Well,
whatever.
we did a like, I don't know if you ever heard of Magnolia House. It's like a house show that they do around here. I've been doing it for
They
like,
sound familiar.
yeah, I've been doing it since like probably like
I might be
2015
following
now.
on the
Okay.
gram. I check
Yeah.
them. I'll get that from you after.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But we did a live stream show
Okay.
back in, what was it? It was back in when they had like all the protesting going on. So you know that was just a few months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
the
the
summertime.
summertime.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so we did I think it was like back in June, I want to say. We did a live stream show at Magnolia House. It was me and like 3 other artists. We set up the mic, you know, all of that. And we had it on Facebook, Instagram, you know, and I think YouTube.
Okay.
And we got people to donate to the DC, the bond, you know what I mean, for the people they was locking up for protesting and
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
Yeah,
so we
that's
did some
crazy.
like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
dope.
and that was
Yeah.
dope, you know what I'm saying?
Support.
Yeah.
Showing
man.
love, that's real support,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
So, yeah, we did something like that, and that was cool because it was actually, like you said, performing, and it was the real feeling, even
Yeah.
though the people wasn't
You
there.
still got
watching,
them in the
watching.
comments
Yeah,
going.
exactly.
It's like the chats, like when you catch somebody live on a YouTube
Yeah.
chat, you still see the comments
Yeah,
going.
so it was like, so it was still dope. Like we definitely want to set up another one, man. Definitely. Man.
Okay.
Yeah, it was real cool doing that, man. And I have performed since then. Though we had a event, for the August 12th event. It was downtown at the park.
Paramount?
With a statue at.
Oh.
yeah.
It's crazy that
crazy.
shit is even a thing still.
Hey, I'm telling you, man.
Speaking of statue, what's up? How y'all feel about this presidential debate and this shit about to happen next month? Like,
Oh man.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. People can vote. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna vote. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Politics is just it's a funny business, man. Like I don't even know, bro.
so who you vote for? You know, if you're gonna vote. So the people want to know, who the fuck are you voting for?
Kanye.
Hey, that's a
There you go.
That's a good choice. I know he is a puppet, but that's still a good choice.
Kanye for president.
Yeah, that shit is reckless right now.
It's crazy, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you can say that you don't want to vote for Trump, you know what I'm saying? But like, sometimes you can't go off of, like, I'm not saying I agree with nothing that Trump be saying or anything, but sometimes you can't.
I
go
agree
off
with
emotion,
some of
you
his
know what I'm
shit
saying?
because he puts a lot of facts down on the table, and you can fact check them.
Yeah.
You can fact check them. You know what I'm saying? So like,
and that's what I'm saying.
I
man.
feel
You
like
just can't
he
go
not
off
he not with the team.
emotion.
You know what I'm saying? He like a op to the other team. You know what I'm saying? That controls the media and all of that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like they keep trying to paint this man in a bad light. Even though he think like any other regular white man. You know what I'm saying? But they painting him worse, even though he actually has been fucking doing more than the rest of these motherfuckers that's been in the office. You know what I'm saying? And he been taking mad pedophiles down. Like, how y'all gonna get mad that since he been in the office, it's been a rack of old white men going down for pedophilia? Like, all kind of shit. Like, that's what I don't even understand. Like, his who was that? The Wiener dude. Was it Wiener or was it the other one that got the island? One of them got an island. They all probably got islands.
Harvey,
Was it Harvey?
Harvey Weinstein.
Nah, it wasn't Harvey. He was the Hollywood director.
Fuck was his name?
Who, Epstein?
Yeah,
it was Epstein.
Jeff.
Jeffrey Epstein had the island. That's who it was. To that really start fine tuning it.
Like, especially like as far as like rappers and stuff, like Nas is one of Nas is my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely dropped knowledge in all his music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what he do.
You know what I'm saying? And like, that's one thing that I try to put in mind. You know what I mean? Like, just be yourself. Nas never tried to be like, you know what I'm saying, super tough. Like, he was him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A product of his environment. Like, and that's what, like, listening to him, like artists like Biggie and stuff like that is just really like what got me into like listening to that. And then like rappers now, like what's his name, like Styles P and them, they be into like the juice and all that type of stuff, that healthy lifestyle, you know what I mean, and not afraid to say it, cause back then if you come up with something like that, you're gonna be like, what? Like,
they do got a whole shop.
You know,
I think it's out in Brooklyn, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they might have a couple stores now.
Yeah. Like,
but I knew they did open up that juice bar.
Yeah, man, like that type of stuff. Like, if you would have talked about that back then as a rapper, it was like, what?
Shit.
Like, this nigga talking about juice and like nigga talking about the Henny or the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and that was how they promoted us to all of that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
But it's
you
crazy.
like, oh, I just like it. Nah, somebody pushed that shit on you.
Straight up, like.
Now you like it because people
crazy.
wasn't drinking Henny before they decided to make Henny poppin'.
Nah, bro, at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know how I started drinking Henny. That is because of that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's
like,
around. It's just like Newports. It's around. Nigga, why you smoke? I don't know. Shit was around. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and like people do that to these days. Like, you'll see somebody trying something new, like a whatever, like Douce, for example. Oh, that's Jay-Z liquor. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, it's in our face, so we gonna, you know what I mean? Like,
The Diddy and the Ciroc.
Ciroc, yeah. So it's like we gonna try it, but like
That's the Cavassier.
Yeah, like the crazy thing about it though, half of them rappers, like you really, and see that's the thing, they do like, not saying it's bad, you know, what they promoting and stuff like that.
Yeah, it is bad what they promoting and stuff.
It is though, it is kind of.
They not promoting weed, they making liquor, which is intoxicating you to that's taking you to a not good place.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're right, you're definitely right.
I don't know too many people drinking that's in a good place.
You're right though, you're right. Nah, facts. But the thing about it is like, they do that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, and you know the masses is not really, not hip, you know what I'm saying, the average person is not going to really look into like, you know what I'm saying, but most of these rappers don't even drink, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Most of them don't drink or you know what I'm saying, because they know that's what it takes to get to where they at, you know, to maintain that lifestyle. You can't be out here drunk all the time, you know what I mean, popping pills, and if you try to maintain this lifestyle, and they know that.
But that's where the false perception comes in at, because now you making music about that, and it's influencing people that's listening to it, and they putting themselves in that position and trying to correlate to it. And you ain't even doing this shit, but you over here hypnotizing somebody else.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly.
People gotta understand like how deep music runs and why they use it and why we love it. You know, outside of it being a vibration sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's used in a lot of forms.
It is, man. Like, and that's why I said, like, listening to rappers like Nas and, you know what I mean, like J. Cole's and Kendrick, like, they talk about the real, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, they might say we drink, but they also talk about the effects from drinking, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
They did drink.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they not going to just tell you, like, I drank this, I popped this, you know what I'm saying? Without giving you insight, you know what I mean? Like, the other side of it. Yeah, exactly. So like that's why I respect those
giving the other side of it.
Not at all.
And a lot of niggas is like, it's weird saying, but it's like they praising being a fiend. Like that don't make sense to me. But you know what I'm saying. To each his own on what you do. That wouldn't be something I would be like big up in. But I understand how the music industry works. I understand how people are living out here. You heard these rappers, and now you done got warped in the air, more shit onto the plate. You know what I'm saying? Like, people only used to be smoking weed. And that used to be the main thing they used to rap and sing about, and then it was the powder. Now you got a whole list of shit. And a nigga his whole, what is it? his whole hook is going to be about every single one of those things.
Yeah, like, I'm telling you, man, like, that stuff is crazy, because, like, you got rappers, like, coming up, and that's all they talking about, you know what I mean, is the, you know, and that's why I made the song, the Where the Love At, you know what I mean, because it's like a real, you know, it's like when you go around, it's like, yo, where the love at, you know, they just keep asking, like, yo, where the drugs at, you know what I mean, like, yo, that's all, like, you know what I mean, when you see people, like, yo, where the, you know what I'm saying, like.
See, I understand the party music and the influence to a certain extent, but now we at a place to where we know that it's getting used as a weapon, so now it's not about just doing it because this is, you know what I'm saying, the lifestyle you're living with. You know, if you about to do something with this music, you gotta know that you about to influence a lot of people.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? So, for me, it'd be hard to, like, get in that kind of position, you know what I'm saying, and still be saying the same thing, knowing damn well, like, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them got live with that shit too, on the mainstream ones on the bigger scale, not regular people we know, you know what I'm saying, who just happen to be in them vibes and turning up. We talking about the people that's not in them vibes turning up, but they're making that kind of music still. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Like, yeah, man, because you, especially, man, you honest with yourself. I know me, man, when I make music, if I really feel like, nah, this ain't, you know what I'm saying, this ain't what I'm trying to promote. Like, some people, you know, they be like, I ain't, you know. Yeah,
but I done been in the studios with niggas and they got everything in there, and then that's what they rapping about, but that I'm around this environment. I know that this is what these niggas is doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's different, you know what I'm saying? They ain't just rapping the shit and they sober while they doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts.
But naming everything on the plate.
Yeah, and then see, that's the crazy, but that's the ones that's coming up, you know what I mean? But like the rappers that's really not about it, they, Like, I don't understand how you can just get in the studio and just rap that shit. You know, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just crazy, man.
But I guess that's the same way as having a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I guess if people are okay with people writing their lyrics for them.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about singing. Everybody knows singers, man. All singers don't write their songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just want to use their vocals, so people write songs and sing them. You know what I'm saying? Some songwriters, some singers can songwrite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some of them.
But the rappers... Y'all niggas. Y'all niggas. It's a lot of growing. It's a lot of growing. And they trying to push a lot of shit back, but you know what I'm saying? There's a lot more people becoming aware.
Let me ask you this. When you say ghostwriters and shit, right, for rappers, does, say like, somebody say something, give you a line or two, does that count? Or you considering somebody who damn near write half or something?
Nah, to me, ghostwriting is like, if you and your peoples, or, you know, I done been in the studios with plenty of times, you know what I'm saying? If you say a line and they feel something else while they playing it back, and they be like, yo, you should put this word in instead, or do this bar instead. That's not ghostwriting, you know what I'm saying? That's help.
That's help, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just genuine help, you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
But if somebody just wrote a whole verse and sent that shit to you, bro,
yeah, that's straight up.
or you just popped up in the studio and the nigga had a verse ready for you to rap.
Yeah, that's ghostwriting. Like, but I know some people, man, like with ghostwriting, I know some rappers, like, they'll get people to write hooks for them, you know what I mean? But then they'll write the verses. So I'm like, I don't really...
That's a collab to me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't really look at that.
Wait, is he singing? Is he doing the verse, the hook himself? Or is somebody else doing it?
He did the verse. Like, somebody wrote the verse. Like, they showed him how to do it, you know what I'm saying? And he did it himself, though, you know what I mean? Like, so, I don't, you know what I mean?
He used somebody else's words?
Yeah.
The whole verse?
The hook.
The hook.
Yeah, the hook.
Oh, I feel like it's all part of the same creation.
You know what I mean?
Like, if somebody else gonna write the hook, they should do the hook.
I've never done that, man.
Or get a singer to do the hook, so
Yeah.
then it doesn't look so like compromised.
Yeah.
But like the whole formula of rap is the rawness of it. You know what I'm saying? So now it's all like mushy when you could just get somebody to write some shit and give it to you, because I see a lot of people rapping lyrics in the car all the time, and you would swear they live that life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The way they rap in the song, shh.
Hey, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, not even close to it. So obviously, if you can see that in front of you, then you know there's artists out here who's really doing that.
Yeah. I would never, like, I can't do nothing like that, man. Like, those, because to me, like, a song just in general, it has to be like what I feel. If I'm gonna say it, you know what I mean? It's got to be my emotions, my feelings, you know what I'm saying? Like, now if somebody else did a hook, wrote a hook, and they did it on my song, that's something different, you know what I mean? Like, but me, it's got to be me, my feelings, man. Like,
yeah, if I was rapping, I wouldn't feel comfortable just rapping.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna rap somebody else, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
if you just gave me 1 or 2 lines, or like 1 or 2 words, and I punched those 2 words in because they rhymed better, I'd be like, oh, alright, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up right now. That shit flow way better right there. Good look, bro. Like,
straight up.
But if you just wrote the whole verse for me, bro,
I can't, bro. Like, I wouldn't even know how, like,
I wouldn't even have. You would literally have to sit there and tell me how to rap it the way you wrote it.
I just hope nobody like ever like
because they were
comfortable enough to do that. You know what I mean? To me, like, yo, let me write a verse for you. Nah, nigga, what?
Yeah, it's gonna be people that will do that. They're gonna say they're great writers.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
They're great writers.
I have had somebody say something about a hook before. Like, let me write now, bro.
But my thing is like, if you want to be a great writer and you're approaching an artist, then, you know, write them a biography. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take their creative space.
Yeah, like,
you know, you have to keep sending that shit over there to the people who don't think for themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I just want to make a one-hit banger. Like, I could do it.
Like,
everybody should think they could do it, but you have to have your formula as in how you do it, just not because
obviously you coming to me is so something that you think I'm lacking, you must be lacking on the other.
All you gotta do is like, put some auto tunes and say to the bitches, you put a little dance with it. like you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
I swear to God, yo.
Bro,
I swear, bro, like
we did have the era where everybody was doing dance moves too.
Oh man.
Like I understand we all dance, we love dancing. But we all heard people say that.
Oh yeah.
Personally.
We had the whole 2000s era of that shit.
A dancing.
Bro. They still doing it to this day. It's just ain't.
What? It ain't nothing but a recycle.
Yeah, like yo, they still just, you know what I'm saying? Like
in a different way.
In a different way, bro.
Like the running man?
Mm-hmm.
That's the jogging man, I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
like,
not
bro,
really running.
All these dances, man. It's just,
I like the old school running man. This one is cooler because you can swag a little bit.
It's all challenges.
You don't have to
you know what I'm saying? Like,
everything challenge.
I swear to God, every week it's a new challenge, yo. A new dance challenge or whatever. Remember the Drake joint, the Kiki?
Yeah.
People
that
outside
sparked it off for everything.
Who doing the joint? Who got the joint now where they doing the little girls rapping and they doing the thing and they do the clap, clap, tap, tap.
I don't
and then
know.
The shake,
I know what you're
I was
talking
like,
about,
what the fuck was that all about?
They making challenges. The crazy thing about it, they making challenges to old songs. You know what I'm saying? Like coming up with their own dances. I mean,
it's the same thing as with sampling the old songs.
Yo, it's
but
so
the thing
crazy,
is,
though.
it's like just give the credit where it's due. It's cool. Just give the credit where
it's
it's due.
It's a YouTuber I follow. He made a whole dance for kids though, and the shit is dope. And I seen it and I was like, I fuck with that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's something for kids. Like it's something for actually for kids, not these shits that's supposed to be for kids, but it got a little grown shit with it. Like,
bro, just think, man. Drake made a whole dance song. What's the joint, Tootsie Slide or whatever? Like, come on, man. Like
the thing is,
and that ain't nothing but the what's it called?
I can't
think of it.
I ain't even peep that.
The Tootsie Slide,
bro. It's the what's it called? Basically,
the last one I seen was the
cha-cha
dance.
To me, it's basically the fucking cha-cha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
Yeah, but go ahead and now you flip it for the new generation and put your name on it.
He made a whole like, come on, bro, Tootsie Slide. Like, hey, bro.
Yeah, they giving him
a hit.
And that's the thing. That's the thing, yo, because you got TikTok.
Well, everybody fucking love Drake. So,
of course. Yeah.
So it's like that's one person that slid in the industry that everybody knows doesn't write his music, but still love his music. So it's like, you have to separate the music from the person. But my thing is like, you just came from acting. Like you was a really good actor.
Did you I think he wrote his music in the beginning, like, you know what I'm saying, like coming out, like you listen to like what was the mixtape
before October and all that.
Yeah, like the comeback. I think it was the comeback.
I think they warmed Drake up like that, like Seasons, like the show he was on.
Maybe I think that's possible. It's possible.
I think they did him like the Seasons. Like
it's very possible because I mean, just
because as soon as he came out, it was just Drake.
Oh yeah.
Go.
Especially when he got with Wayne in there. You know what I'm saying? Like it just, it was.
Take over.
It was like, cause I'm saying, when you listen to that, you like.
But if you in Wayne camp, for one, you gotta
have it.
I ain't gonna say you got a good camp because they do some conniving shit over there, but they all fucking do business. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna know how to finesse you out to the public. You know what I'm saying? And then once they already done built your image, all you gotta do is maintain it.
But you know, building the image, like you said, man, he was an actor anyway, so it's like ain't no.
Yeah, and then he brought out the light skin shit. He keeps pushing that light skin, dark skin shit.
Yeah.
When if you know what I'm saying, if you really fuck with us, then we all won. Yeah. It don't matter if you lighter or dark skin.
Straight up.
We all won. No, not that we're gonna cut back to this break. We're gonna get back to y'all. So we back from the break. You know what I'm saying. So now we about to get into a more recent, current subject that we just felt like discussing as far as like, because there's so much no bueno, not so good stuff going on out here right now with everything.
Speaking on English.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask each one as far as like how they feel about, you know what I'm saying, life and everything going into 21. Because 20 is a little bit crazy and it's almost over.
Man, bro. 2020, I just want to forget this year, man. Like, it's been crazy, bro. Like for real, on a serious note, man. Like, people out of lost, like everything that's been going on. Like, yeah, this year been wild. So 2021, man, I'm just hoping for better, yo. Like, that's all I can hope for, bro. Like, hopefully we get this COVID shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, we're gonna say the C19s. I know how them motherfuckers feel on YouTube. Sorry YouTube.
The C19.
I know y'all be fucking banning people, subtracting people, shit.
Yeah, hopefully we get that, good. Yeah, man. Just, I'm trying to get back to performing. You know what I'm saying? Spreading these good vibes, and not necessarily getting back to selfish stuff. Just everybody, you know what I mean? Getting back to just doing like I said, performing and just making this good music, man, and like the world open back up.
So do you feel like it's like a little difficult planning right now with the way everything is set up, or do you still feel like you have it structured and this is like the way it's going to flow even with the way everything is going?
Man, it is kind of difficult, you know what I mean, to plan stuff, like especially like music-wise, and that's like just for me on the level I'm at and mainstream in general too, because like when you drop a project, you want to be able to perform those songs like as soon as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like especially the way people attention span set up now. You know what I mean? You drop a project, I can drop a project today, and they want another project by next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like
you work.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You want to keep people's attention span because it's so like short now, especially like people, they want to move on to the next thing like that. And so you definitely want to be able to perform the new music that you got out, because before you know it, like, I can drop a project and by the time I get to perform, the song's gonna be old, compared to, what I mean, like people, they're gonna want something new by then. Like,
so how do you feel about performing versus music videos?
Oh man, I feel like performing, you can like, it's room for error. You know what I'm saying? Room for error, like performing, because you can mess up on something and still just like whatever, catch the vibe and keep going or whatever. Yeah. And people still gonna rock with it. You know what I mean? Like, and like performing wise, you can like, I feel like you don't have to always like spit the verses and stuff word for word, line for line. Like you can ad lib and just freestyle whatever and keep the vibe.
So you haven't performed yet with just the instrumental?
Oh yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So you don't do the karaoke thing?
Nah. Now, like, I might have the hook on there, you know what I mean? Like, and then that's just for like breathing, like stuff like that. But as far as the verses, that's just straight.
So you have to get your engineer to break that down for you, right? For your performances.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. That's how I do it. Like, I don't even use the ad libs, because I really don't use ad libs. Like, so I just have straight instrumental. And I spit it like that, and it's better that way, for real. Yeah. Like, especially if you just rehearse, you know what I'm saying? Like, just rehearse it, and you can freak it any way you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's plenty of times I done went to live shows of other artists, and like, you'll hear it a certain way performing, but when you hear the record, it's different. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's dope that way though, cause like, say it's your first time hearing a record, and you hear it like performance-wise, you like, yo, they joint is fire, and it's gonna make you want to go actually listen to the, you know what I mean? You actually
feel the whole vibration.
You feel it.
Like,
yeah, like, but then like video-wise, I feel like you gotta be like, not necessarily perfect, it's nothing perfect, you know what I'm saying? But, a video is there to stay, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you perform it, you just leave it on the stage, and then you go about, you know what I'm saying? Like, but video, like, it's there. Like, you can search it up, go watch it 100 times a day, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So how you gotta hit that mark. You know.
You don't feel that way about your performance?
Oh no, yeah, of course. But I'm saying like you can like it's like that's why I said like it's room for error. You know what I mean? Like you can like with a video, you can't make no errors. You know what I mean? Like you gotta like hit that joint on everything that you trying to get out. You gotta get it out there. Like now with performances, I feel like with me, it's like certain songs. You know what I mean? Like yo, if I perform this joint, this joint gotta be on the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it ain't the same energy for every song. Like that's like you should give the same energy, but you get what I'm saying.
Every song
like,
requires different.
Yeah, like it's just different energies, bro.
Like you ain't gonna give a fucking melodic song more turn up energy when you gotta just kind of flow with it. It goes from turning up and you giving more energy for that. Yeah,
and like my music is not all just turn up anyway. You know what I'm saying? So like I want to give.
But you kind of talking to them sometimes.
Yeah, too. Exactly. There you go. Like, I want to give different vibes. Like, all right, this joint, I'm gonna like really make y'all listen. Like you gonna feel it in a different way, and then the next joint is like a little. You know what I mean? Like so, it's just different vibes. Yeah, bro. But that's how I feel.
So how you feel about 21 coming up?
21 coming out. First of all, 20 was in the fucking way. It definitely was for a lot of shit. 21 though, I feel like shit is just gonna still be fucked up, but slowly work and build its way back to a normal state again. Just know, I feel like the beginning of January gonna be some bullshit.
So when you say normal state, do you mean like we're gonna have change again and it's gonna be no mask?
Yeah, like everything gonna go back to normal. No mask. Kids can actually be kids again. Go out, do shit, go to school. Like people can go out, big crowds again. Yeah. Like it's just gonna take a slow process. It ain't gonna jump right back into it. I just feel like the beginning of 2021 is just gonna be some real big fuck shit, and then boom, we're gonna have a big state of going back into normal. But it's just gonna be a process of getting everything back in place.
Especially after the election.
Yeah, see, and that's another thing. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. See, and then for some people, like normal, some people didn't enjoy normal. So like for me, I didn't enjoy normal. So like. I'm one of them people that would much rather have things be worse in order for things to be better than it was before. So like everybody wants to go back to normal, but normal was still uncomfortable for a lot of fucking people. So because you're a little bit uncomfortable now, just plan on being more uncomfortable
next year.
You know what I'm saying? Until shit get real.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back to the way shit was and everybody just fucking weird and for themselves and like. We need to be more unified. There need to be more togetherness. I don't give a fuck about just running out to the fucking movies. Fuck the movies. Shut that shit down.
Straight up.
If I give a fuck about that shit, everybody watching movies at home anyway. So
facts.
Like
they're still making money, but it ain't the movie thing. Just ain't making money.
Yeah. I just like
that's what it's all about. The money.
Money.
Yeah. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, we felt more comfortable and normal, but normal was still uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then everybody normal ain't normal either.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like, what is your normal? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
so like, it's just like everybody is different in different ways. Some people are like alike, but they still different. Yeah. So
it's crazy though, man. Like if you look at it now, like compared to March, like when it first started, though, it's crazy how it really is kind of like it's not back to normal or whatever or something, but it's still like
it's back to like almost nothing ever happened.
You know what I'm saying,
just
bro?
people wearing masks.
It's crazy,
and people should be using their common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like either somebody's lying or they're just putting this shit where they want to put it at. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was that serious, then all of us would fucking have it. Like it's not gonna be a mask preventing that shit. Like
and to say that, I don't give a fuck. Everybody had that shit at one point. but it's all in how your body and your immune system took that shit.
Exactly. So what they also don't want to tell you is that you fucking eat better, you live better. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you can fucking harm yourself or hurt yourself, then you can heal yourself. So it's the same process, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta take the steps. People want to believe in the doctors and all this fucking fake medicine. I tell my daughter the medicines is the fruits, veggies, and spices.
Straight up,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the real medicines, and then that doctor shit is some secondary shit, you know what I'm saying? And most of it is a cover-up, which is why people keep going back and keep having these same issues.
Yeah. Straight up,
and it gets hard because we got friends and family members who be in these positions, and it's like, we know the information and we be willing to put in the work and the steps to help, but they don't want to apply themselves. So if somebody don't want to apply themselves, then there's nothing you can really do.
Yeah, straight up, man.
So, on that note, you know what I'm saying, we're going to get ready to wrap this thing up, you know what I'm saying, we're going to let my man Keese let y'all know where to find him at, you know what I'm saying, talk about his current projects that he got coming up.
Yeah. So you can find me on Instagram, Keese_434. It's KEESE_434. Twitter, same thing. Facebook, artist page, Keese434. I'm on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, all of that. Yeah, I got a new project coming up that I'm working on, man. Should be out, man. Probably like next month sometime.
What kind of project was it? A surprise?
You know, the crazy thing about it was, first it was an EP. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the 4 or 5 songs, but I just started adding songs to it. So like, it's gonna be like a full-length project now. Okay.
What's full length?
So probably like, I'm looking at like maybe 10, 12 songs now. Like, shit, maybe more for real, cause I've been adding, but
still adding.
Yeah, like. Bro, like, I don't know, I just keep making songs. And
any special features?
So I've been working with Nay Nashelle, so I got her. I'm waiting for her to send a
shout out Nay.
Yeah, definitely.
About to get you up here soon too. You already know.
Definitely. We've been posting work for years. I finally found something that I feel like fit her and be good for us. So I got her on it. Got my boy Clark Bars. He gonna be featured on it. Shout out Clark. Clark is dope.
Hey, shout out Clark. Putting in that work.
And I still got this one song. I got somebody in mind that I want to get on it, but I ain't gonna talk about that just yet.
Save that energy.
Yeah, but it's definitely that one. But yeah, the project is called Homegrown. So basically, it's basically saying like, you know, I'm homegrown, like, you know, VA. That's where I'm from. Yeah. I'm original. It's not gonna sound like nobody else's project from anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's all me. I do got a track on there. It's called Organic. You know, it's produced by this dude named TrakBeatz.
Y'all know we working. We constantly working, man. Y'all just gotta stay fucking tuned, man. Y'all know what time it is. My man Savage in the building.
Savage the producer. This is Savage.
Y'all stay tuned. It's been another episode of the TrakWolf GodCast. I'm your boy TrakBeatz. Y'all already know where to find me at. Everything TrakBeatz. Y'all Google that shit if you don't know. You know what I'm saying? We out of here.
This is my people that's locked away, washed away. Some of my people they locked the chain. How you gon' touch your G locked away? Stuck in the trap, that's a mind state. If you still in the trap of your mind, if you still in the trap of your mind, I'm from in the corner, they grind. You got $1 and you make it stretch. I take 100 and buy. She took all you can just me home. I don't touch my conscience, they tap in. I won't let a nigga say show me, or let a nigga say I'm lacking. So everywhere I go, still show my face like a Pac-Man. That mean I'm still in the hood. Tell motivate who trapped it. It's all on my niggas who ballin'. 100 summers for my niggas who practice. But my frontline soldiers ain't no more road running like back then. And my little nigga, he playin' ball. Told him shoot with a star, yeah. And my nigga quarterbackin'. Told him throw for some yard, yeah. And my little nigga in the field. Told me he got your car, yeah. Say he just tryna save us some money. He wanna buy a car, yeah. This is my people that's locked away. Watch the way, yeah. Some of my people they locked and chained, yeah. How you gon' take so just locked away, yeah. Stuck in the trap, that's a mash. You still in the trap in your mind.
If you still in the trap, then you trap. Young nigga, please just go that way. Don't be a statistic, find your way. Don't wanna see your mama crying today. Fuck being famous, look at the way that we came up. Young and we black, so they label us dangerous. Turn on the news, all I'm feeling is anguish. I feel with pain, young nigga ball, run up the score. Sky is the limit, give it your all. No amount of money can change all of the shit that we seen. Faded glory, broken dreams. I reminisce on plotting schemes. We was only 17, no my nigga faces 17 plus 3. I made it out, get some lucky. But I won't stop till we all free. I swear I won't stop till we all free.
This is my people that's locked away. Watch the way, Some of my people they locked and chained, How you gon' take so just locked away, Stuck in the trap, that's a mash. You still in the trap in your mind, This is my people that's locked away. Watch the way, Some of my people they locked and chained, How you gon' take so just locked away, Stuck in the trap, that's a mash. You still in the trap in your mind.